good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Angel Susan Noy channel. Today's topic is about what kind of character are you? The decks which will be used are written in the description box. We have three interesting cards here. For pile 1, you have the confidence. It comes with time and practice. For pile 2, you have homeward. Take yourself out on a date. For pile 3, you have feather. Think first before you judge. Please choose what resonates you the most or what attracted you the most. And if you're ready, please click the timeline at the description box to go to your chosen pile. See you there! Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose this confidence card. So, for the first card, you have the confidence. It comes with time and practice. So, with just this first card, you can see that currently you do not still have the confidence. You are still doubting if you can do it, if you can finish your book, or if you can write that article. You're still doubting it. One, you know how she chose this kind of hairstyle, a bun, so it's like control. You are still controlling yourself. You're not yet freeing yourself to fully embrace your talents. You're still doubting, but even if you are afraid of what would happen in the future, you are still brave, Pawan, because you chose to go on this adventure already. You see, you pack your bags, you you rode a train already. You are now on the path of pursuing your passion. And it's so good. That's the real courage. Many think that being brave is just, no, you're just strong. No, no, that's not the point of being brave or being courageous. It's when you have the fears, but you still chose to face it. You want to win over it. You want to finish. You want to really improve yourself. That's the true bravery and courage. And you are that. Don't you worry. You will gain the confidence that you need as you go on in this travel, one. And look at your bag. You have packed your bags, and it's small only, but you have what you already have what you need yourself. And sword usually means your brain, your intelligence. So you have your intelligence within you, and that's all you need. And it's on fire. So you only need your intelligence and your confidence. Okay? And I'm really proud of you, Paula, for taking that step. So happy. And I know your spirit guides will be happy too. So for your second talent, what kind of writer are you? You have nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. This is so funny. Her friend is talking to her, but she is not listening to her. Instead, she is thinking about many things. Right? So the card is like telling focus on the here and now. So maybe since you are still new to this writing adventure, Pawan, so from time to time you cannot blame yourself if you will go back to the past thinking if am I doing this right? Is this right? That did I waste my career? Did I waste my relationship? Did I cut it wrong? What if I will not have another chance to have a relationship? Or what if I will have a karma for cutting my relationship with my family and friends? Or what if I will not have a better job, just like the job before? So that's the kind of nostalgia you're thinking. But you see, you see, she also think of the future. She think about mermaids and planets and stars and rockets. So she is a creative writer. You are a creative writer, Pawan. You wanted to write fantasy, adventure. Maybe you can be a travel vlogger because you're on a train. You love to travel. You also like to write about maybe tarot or astrology with all these space, right? You can have maybe a like a talk show, a writer in a talk show. Yeah, so that's for the two cards. Let's see more to the other cards. I am always enough. Lighthouse, do not doubt your worth. So yeah, with the nostalgia card, right? And her face. You are still doubting Pawan, your capacity, but this card is telling you, your guys are telling you, do not doubt your worth. You can have that. You only really need the confidence and the brain, and you already have that. That's why you packed lightly, because that's all you need, and you already have that inside you. So, what kind of writer are you? You're still at the beginning stage, but looking at this, maybe it's so beautiful. Like her interior design is so good. She has this bookshelf with plants, succulents, and lamps. It's so aesthetic with shelves and books. So I think could also be a writer in a interior design magazine, and also with plants because you have plants here. These are also crystals. So same with here. Maybe you would like to write about tarot, astrology, crystals, divination, and self-empowerment articles like I am always enough. You're also good with fashion, Pal One. Maybe you could also be a writer in a fashion magazine or fashion website. She's so you love black and green. Black and green. Here, this is blue and black, blue and black. You love black, Pal One. These cards are the back is black too. So yeah. And then what else for your last? What kind of writer are you? Wow, sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Are you a good painter too, Pawan? Wow, this is so beautiful. Just how you see how dark the place. It's like a night sky, but she wants to create a sun during the night. So you could also be a writer about. I think you are really good. You are good already with your painting skills. So I think you could write about that one. Again with plants. You love plants and stars and sun, cosmos. You like that. And also I noticed that your hairstyles are also good. Here, what do you call this hairstyle? Pigtails. And the color of her hair is so cool. It's like blue, ash blue. And then here you have a reddish, greenish. You have a reddish or orange hair with green highlights and with a layer hairstyle. And here you have this cute hairstyle, simple hairstyle. There another color, highlights, yellow. Is this a yellow one with green highlights? And here a simple bun. So from a simple bun to a straight hair to a layer hair and onto a pigtail. So there is an evolution with your hair. Are there Leos here though? Because Leos love to experiment with their hairs, right? And Pisces too, they love coloring their hair. So I think that's it. Let me summarize. So first, you can be a travel writer. Then you could be a astrology writer, a divination writer, a crystal writer, and something about talk show writer. Could also be an interior designer writer or a plant, something about plants and fashion. Then lastly, you could be a tutor, a writer on painting. And again, the space, star, sun. We love that. So that's it for what kind of writer are you. For your next set of cards, let us ask your spirit guides and guardian angels what would they like to request you to write about. Okay, spirit guides and guardian angels, what do you want Pawan to write? Up, 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 up. We need 5 cards and they give you 3. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 1, 2, 3. If you have a 1, 2, 3 card, it means that just take it slow. Do not burden yourself with being a great writer immediately. Because, famous books, famous novels, books, even if it's a creative book or in creative writing or in fiction, scientific, they all take time. They need a lot of research in order for the writer to finish them. Even this Tarot of the Divine, this is a tarot deck, right? But the Miss Yoshi also has a book about the stories of the different cultures, and the stories here, the folklores, the legends came from around the world. There are many countries involved here, and it took her 5 years to research and paint, draw these, draw these illustrations. So it's really not easy. So it's like a message to you to just take it slow. 1, 2, 3, one step at a time. We need 2 more. Okay, we need 2 more. We need 5 spirit guides and guardian angels. Do you like to request something to Pawan? What should they write? What would you like for them to write? Or what stories would help them improve their talents and soul growth? Okay, so let's focus first on these 1, 2, 3. The cups, the water cards. So the first one we have the Ace of Cups. I cannot still memorize these. I'm still a 4-month-old baby in reading. So let me use the book. You have the Ace of Cups, the first one. So this is a Japanese mythology from Japan, Matsuo Sake. The Ace of Cups marks a new beginning, a reason to drink and be merry, and to open up to subconscious feelings. Sake is a drink of the gods, bringing people closer to the spirit world. Give upright happiness, love, intimacy, new emotions, compassion. If reversed, relationship problems, depression, sadness, creative block, depression. So it's like a confirmation card here. You see, you are still new in this journey, and the message is telling you to take it slow and do not do not be scared, do not doubt, right here, do not doubt your worth. She is so sad, she's anxious of what is the future, but you can see the sun, right, in her window. So the future is bright for you, Pawan, so do not worry. And this Ace of Cups is telling you that you should be merry and happy and feel excited on your new journey instead of thinking negative things. Okay, be happy. This is an exciting and positive experience. So for your second card, Two of Cups, we have Enkidu and Gilgamesh, a Sumerian mythology from Iraq. The Two of Cups is an ideal relationship that still faces difficulties. Gilgamesh was a tyrant until Enkidu was created for him to be his equal in every way. Though her initial meeting was rocky, though their initial meeting was rocky, they came to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. If upright, a happy relationship, equality, partnership, attraction, connection. If reversed, imbalance, discord, separation, incompatibility, power, imbalance. Two of Cups usually is about romance, but it also talks about partnership. So you can also write about either it's business partnership or sports related. where you compete, where you can have an article where you compete different athletes, or in business also, like maybe two fast food restaurants, you can compare restaurants like based on their with the same type of food that they're serving. So it's like a competition, but in the end, you will say the positive and the negative, especially the positive and the feedback of their customers. It's a great idea, part two. Also, you have these two, right, with your second card, and here you have two again. So really, it's a good article if you can do it. It's like a versus article. Maybe you can have a YouTube channel and you can what you can have that content there, a versus, but in a good way. And then on the third card, you have the Three of Cups. These three beautiful ladies having fun with their teas. So this is, oh my goodness. So this is Apsara, a Hindu mythology from Cambodia. The Three of Cups represents camaraderie and a good time. The Apsara are celestial beings of the sky known for dancing, partying, and fornication. The joyous group oversees fertility rites, the performing arts, and the fortunes of gambling. If upright, celebrations, friends, indulgence, parties, community. If reversed, overindulgence, infidelity, disintegrating bonds, gossip, and isolation. So I think another advice from or recommendation from spirit guides, one is for you to write about partnership or something about dancing, partying, and fornication, different kinds of entertainment, and also to fertility rites. So I think you can also write about babies. The number one. I think if I'm not if I do not know if I'm correct, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think the number one YouTube channel and the number one most viewed video in YouTube is Baby Shark or Cocomelon or something about baby related videos. So I think you could be a content writer for that YouTube channels, baby related. Also performing arts and luck and fortune, celebrations and friends. So yeah. Also, did you observe Pawan? These are all in Asia. This is from Japan. This is from where is this? India? Oh, Iraq. In Iraq, Middle East. This is from East Asia, Japan, and then this one is from Southeast Asia, Cambodia. So East Japan, Middle East, Iraq, and Southeast Asia. So there's something about East. I think you can travel somewhere here in East countries in Asia. So you have for your writing, for your content, either in YouTube or in your website. And let's see the fourth one, the Five of Wands. This is so funny. Can you see his face, the blue one? They're like fighting with each other, right? Five of us about conflict, they're fighting, and then this blue one is like, this is so fun. The others are so serious and fighting, but the blue one is laughing. I think you are this blue one, pal one. You have blues right here in the first. You have a striped blue and pink sweater, and then here you have the blue seashells, and here you have like the blue dots on your top, and you have a green blue highlights, and then here you have this ash violet or blue ash gray something bluish hair. So you are this blue person, so it's like your guys are asking you to have fun, really, even if the competition in the writing industry is very tight, very hectic. There are many writers already there, but The guys are telling you just chill and have fun, enjoy, because whether you win or lose, the important thing is you are having fun. And when you are having fun, luck and abundance love that. You will attract luck and abundance, really. So, did I already read the five of wands? Oh, no, not yet. Five of wands. Here we go. Again, from Asia. The Pandayas, a Sanskrit epic poem from India. The Five of Wands is represented here by the Pandavas, five brothers who embody unity in the face of conflict. The five brothers have been known to bicker and play fight, but they also care deeply for one another. A resolution to their strife only comes from good communication. Right there, good communication. Upright rivalry, opponents, disagreement, competition, clashing egos. If reversed, compromise, peace, harmony, resolution, conflict avoidance. So I think it could also be a writer to maintain the peace and unity of different people. One, just like here, right? You are marketing that you are having a versus here, a versus article, but somehow though you should write it in a way wherein you will not. There's still a competition, but the ending should be in a more cooperative. The result would have that cooperation aura or effect. So you should always moderate your comments, or you should give a disclaimer in the first part of your article that you are not here to pit them, to destroy them, but to encourage them to improve themselves. Okay, and for your last card, pile one, you have the Six of Wands. Look at this. One, two, three, five, six. You only missed the four, but oh my goodness, this is so good. And you know, pile one, that Six of Wands is one of the great cards because it talks about recognition or winning something. Like here. So Yenenga. Did I pronounce it right? Sorry if I butchered it. Yenenga, a Mosi legend from Burkina Faso. Where is that place? Can someone inform me please in the comment section? Thank you. The Six of Wands represents victory and success. A warrior princess, Yenenga is her father's most prized fighter. Her skill is so great he never wishes to part with her, but she rebels. She seeks her own path and recognition. She gained recognition for her own deeds. Upright victory, praise, achievement, reward, fame. If reverse, ego, pride, disrepute, a fall from grace. So yeah, it's like a positive card for you, Pawan. After all this training, slowly but surely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We missed the 4, but 5, 6. After that, you gain the recognition you deserve for your creative writing ability. That's so good. That's a good news. And let me get you more more writing ideas. If you really have some creativity block, this is a good reading for all of the writers there. So I use these food fortunes usually for health, as there are lots of foods as you can see here. But let's just see. Let's just see what will come up. Hello, spirit guides. What are the foods? I mean, is there something additional you would like to say about, or you would like to want to write about? Thank you. First, we have the straight shooter, the whipped cream, and this is the first card, right? The beginning, and then it came up again. Amazing. Pizza, the slice. So you can write, I think, about this one. The whipped cream and the pizza. So this would be your first content here for the versus whipped cream, or so this would be about cakes versus pizza, which would the people like to eat more. So I also love the, here you can see the straight shooter. This is Eight of Pentacles, the straight shooter, and this is one, the one of Major Arcana, the Magician. Wow. So let's read. Eight of the Pentacles usually is about patience. It's mastering your craft. It's improving your skills, spell one. So we already saw it right with the numbers 1, 2, 3, then 5, 6. You're really, you're really asked to take it slow but master it, see it to completion, perfect your talent, Pawan. And also we have the one major arcana, the magician. It's all about I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. Did you remember Pawan? This you all like you the things that you only need is only your brain and your confidence, and it's like the magician card. What you already need is within you. It also talks about unity, team spirit, harmony, divine guidance, manifestation, medium, clairvoyance, new beginnings, full power, power and skill. With all the magician's special talents and gifts, you are prone to lose lose your focus. So be careful of that, Pawan. Also, you may do not go into the trick. Do not be a trickster or a manipulative writer, okay? Do not spread fake news. Focus on showing the truth. You should focus on uniting. You see, it's here beside the conflict card. You should focus on uniting here, right? The Three of Cups about unity, teamwork. So you should focus on uniting different people from different culture. Okay, you should not. You should be careful of your words so that they will not get fight they will not fight against with each other. Instead you should write in a way wherein you promote cooperation and unity. You are divinely guided to pile one, so you can also write about mediumship and clairvoyance. And lastly, with all these talents, you are required to have a mental discipline because it's not easy. Again, here in Eight of Pentacles, you are called to master it until the expert level. And to do it, you need to take it slow, 1, 2, 3, then 5, 6, one step at a time, okay, with confidence, with your brain and hard work. So I think that's it for you, Pawan. Thank you very much for visiting my channel today. Thank you to your and my spirit guides and guardian angels for helping us in sharing your stories. I wish you all the best. You have such a good cards, Pawan. Keep fighting for peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day. Take care. Pal 2, welcome to your reading. It shows this lovely card, Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. As you can see, there are 4 cards here. And this card talks about what kind of writer are you? What are your natural talents? What are your gifts? What contents should you write? So let us start. In your first card, you can see here she is so comfortable. She's inside her home and she has a beautiful garden, and I love her fashion. It's really lovely and comfortable, right? And her hairstyle is also beautiful. And she has this, what is this, cup of coffee? She is so relaxed. I suddenly remember I love reading home magazines before, and even now I still wanted to watch houses, whether it's mansions or tiny houses, but tiny houses are my favorite, really. So you can write about that. You can be a content writer to those YouTube channels or TV shows who talks about home, architecture, interior design, gardening, landscape, and we can also see how pretty her dress is. You can also maybe a writer in a fashion magazine. This is such a lovely card, a lovely dress. And also, she's also good with her hairstyle, so you can also write about the content on hair coloring or hair braiding. Also, you can see her holding a cup of coffee. So I think you would are also good in cooking. I think Pal too. I think you're good in cooking. You can also write about that, and then you can also see a bird here, right? So you can talk also about animals. Maybe you're interested in that, so you can work on those nature documentaries. Wow, that's a nice adventure. Can talk about the home of the animals in the forest or in the rivers or oceans, their natural ecosystem. You can write about that, Paltu. But really, when I saw this card, I was like, whatever Paltu will write, I will really read it, even if it took me many hours or days or years, because home improvement is really needed and timely during this period because I'm sorry for the noise file too. The neighborhood is already busy. It's already 5 p.m. and everyone is going home, is playing outside, even the dogs. So I'm really sorry for the noise. I do I do not like I really hated cleaning the house. Oh my goodness, I dreaded cleaning the house. I can do the laundry and washing of the dishes, but I don't like the sweeping, the arranging, and all the dusting. I do not like that. But that's why I really love the TV show before, How Clean Is Your House? There are two women there. The one is the expert in cleaning, and then the second one is the expert in science, and she is a scientist, and the other one is in charge for the cleaning, right? And but the scientist is in charge of the side effects of having a dirty house. Like some of the houses has dirty refrigerators and the foods there are already spoiled. So the scientist will take a cotton bud and she will get a specimen there, and then she will go to her lab, and then she will discover germs. Oh my goodness, inside the refrigerator like that, because some would really spoil their food inside. There are lots of foods, but they do not eat it, and that spoils the food and that contaminates the other foods inside the refrigerator. So yeah, I really love that TV show, and I think there's no TV shows like that, or even in YouTube. I think I do not see any content about that anymore. So Pal 2, please, please, can you remake that show? Can you make a content? Can you write about like that? It would really encourages people like me, lazy people, to really clean our houses. Please try to do it. Go with teams, team up with video creators, directors, producers, so you can produce that kind of show in YouTube. Okay, well, really like, follow, and subscribe your channel and your show. Thank you in advance. So for your second card, you have the storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So maybe Pautu, you also like to be a news writer, right? Because the researchers, the reporters are the ones who go to the storms to really face the storm and report the live action, the live destruction of nature. So you can also work with the reporter, you can be a researcher, a news article writer, or a writer in Department of Science and Technology, or in what do you call that? Um Metrology, metro my oh, I forgot the scientific term of studying the weather. I really forgot, but I think it's meteorology or any science related who studies in the weather of the earth. So you can be in volcanology. You can write about, or you can have a degree course in volcanology, meteorology, geography, geology, so that you can write in the future about that, right? after graduation, you can work with the Department of Science and Technology or the Department of Environment and Natural Resources or in National Geographic's Discovery Channel, and you can write about it, about the nature, storm, earthquake, floods, hurricanes. For the third one, feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Ooh. At first, it's about food and beverages. So you can write about that too. You know, there are lots of fruits. There are liquors, and I love how her fashion is so edgy. So you are also good with fashion, Pao, too. I love this, right? Remember this one's dress? And then she also have this orange blue dress. And their hair also are so good. Her wavy curly hair, her I don't know what kind of hairstyle is that, and this hair braid. So you can really be a writer in fashion and in hairstyles. And with this particular card about food, slow down, celebrate yourself. I really love chilling out too. I think you can also write about how to calm down, how to with all this busy, stressful work life, fast paced work life. You can teach everyone how to slow down because you know how to chill, to take care of yourself, to just to take care of the home, to make it more relaxing and healing. And despite the storm, you also know how to be calm and collected. And with this, you know how to celebrate yourself, your achievements, and you know how to slow down. So you can write about it how to. And lastly, universe, we're all just stardust. So this could be a sign that you could write about tarot. You can create your own tarot deck, or you can write about astrology, the stars, or the psychic world, the divine, divination, angels, and also again here storm and universe. So again about nature, geology. Is it cosmic? Like cosmetology is about makeup, right? cosmic, cosmic. The planets. What kind of degree course is that when you study about the solar system and the stars? So you can take up that degree course so you can write about it more and in details. So that's it. So what kind of writer are you? So let's ask your spirit guides and guardian angels. Spirit guides and guardian angels, do you have something to request from pile 2 of what should she write more when using her skills, her ability to become whatever the situation is, and her natural interest in food, in gardening, and in universe? You could also be a good writer in, psychic or a psychic reader pal too. To love the universe so much. And I think the universe also loves you. Actually, the universe loves us. So it's up to us to feel the gratitude, to feel the blessings, to accept the blessings, to work hard for the blessings. So, spirit guides and guardian angels, what are your requests for pile 2 to write? So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's check one more. 4, and 5. Okay, so for the first request, what is your first request, guys? The Hierophant. So being a Hierophant, you are a wise person, felt to a traditional one. So you can write about religion, tradition, and how things should work. Traditions that are already tested with the life's challenges. Many wars have surpass those traditions who have won over the wars, the destructions, the natural disasters. You can write about it out too. But let's look more about Seraphim. She's so beautiful. I like how serious she is, but she has this smile that, yeah, I'm so good. I'm so smart. She holding a flower stick. Let's read more about this hierophant. Fifth major arcana. Here we go. So she is the white buffalo woman, a Lakota deity from North Dakota. The Hierophant is a divine figure and teacher who shares the rules, rites, and rituals to follow as a community. There is a place for everyone and everyone in their place. She encourages the comfort and support of the group, the path well trodden. Eva pride, conformity, compassion, social approval, tradition, legacy. If reversed, bucking trends, vulnerability, feeling adrift, blind faith. So yeah, this like confirms your first card, pal one. I was talking about. I have requested you about, writing some home tips, how clean is your house, how to take care of your house, the effective way, and you have this hierophant to really confirm, really speak about, really write to encourage people to do the traditions, the rules or rites and rituals that are proven effective with the life, with the years passed by. So for your next card, you have the Knight of Swords. Wow, Pelt 2, you are so smart. You have the Hierophant and then you have the Knight of Swords. Swords are the intelligent suit among the four, and you also love nature, right? Like the geology, the star. You you're really smart. You are good in cleaning and then you're intellectual, but you know how to calm, to chill and slow down. Wow. I suddenly remember that song Perfect. You are perfect to me. So the Knight of Swords. So this is Hang Tuah, a Malaysian legend from Malaysia. The Knight of Swords is a strong and assertive warrior. Hang Tuah, an intelligent soldier, isn't afraid of leaping into battle and employing unconventional techniques to win. He is rebellious, loyal, and a fierce champion. Eva pride, intellect, bravery, confidence, being action-oriented. If reversed, rudeness, bullying, and inferior complex and passivity. This is so ironic, Pautu, because this Hierophant talks about tradition and the Nine of Swords is the rebel one. You can be both. Because, when I think the rebel people, those people who really rebel against the tradition, they are the one who proves they are the one who tests those set of traditions if they're really effective or not. So after many years has passed, many rebels tested the traditions, right? And now we have come to the the traditions that are left that are still alive are very strong, very efficient, very effective, and that is thanks to the challenges in life and the rebels also. They help test those traditions, and now we have very good set of traditions. So you can write about that. You can also this about war, right? So I think you can also write about actions, war, and also against bullying and inferior complexity or rudeness. About mental health, you could also write about that how too. Next, for your third card, what are the requests by the spirit guides? For the third card, you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So Six of Cups talks about the Snow Queen. This is a Danish fairy tale from Denmark. The Six of Cups evokes a nostalgia for sweeter times. Kai and Gerda are best friends as children, but when Kai is struck with depression, he lives with the Snow Queen. Through many adventures, Gerda saves him, but by then innocence is gone. Give up, right? Nostalgia, old friends, simple joys, sharing, childhood. If reverse, the future, letting go, leaving home, rose tinted glasses. Pile 1 has the nostalgia card too. So, Six of Cups is about youth, and we have this, the Knight of Swords, about bullying. So I think you could also write about that pile too, to help the youth have a pleasant environment in their school. So, to speak. You could be an instrument to speak out the issues in violence and in bullying within the youth. Yeah, that's a great mission, Tatu. I hope you can really do that. You can finish that. It would help a lot of children. So for your fourth card, what are the spirit guides requests to for you to write? You have the Knight of Coins. You have a lot of knights here. You are you're really a good you're a smart person, Pato, because swords are the intellectual suit, right? In the suit, they're the intellectual person. Coins are the practical person. So you are really mental. You're really training your brain to learn more, both in the intellectual side and in the practical side. So let's read more about the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins, that the character is Hatsi Abib. I hope that I have pronounced it correctly. If not, please correct me in the comment section. Hatsi Abib, a Khoi deity from South Africa. The Knight of Coins is a diligent warrior who is willing to put in the work to set the world right. Hatsi Abib can be as stubborn as an ox, getting into trouble for his efforts. He is strong, loyal, and determined in all things he sets his mind to. Give up pride, ambition, hard work, persistence, being efficient. If reverse, impatience, apathy, responsibility, anxiety. I think you can write also about business, like Investopedia. I think you could be a writer there. In Statista.com, I think you can contribute there. Your intelligence and your intelligent and practical mind would really be a great use and asset to those kind of websites. How to You can talk about finances, and you can talk about strategies. There's also about warriors. You're a warrior, you're a knight. So you could also work in the defense, national defense, foreign security agencies. Can help protect the youth. And then for your last card, you have the Two of Wands. So we have Janus, a Roman mythology from Italy. The Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He's always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. Give up right decisions, travel, business opportunities, future planning, cooperation. If reverse, indecision, doubt, fear of the unknown, playing it safe. So, yeah, we were talking about this, right? This is about finance. And then this one is the King Knight of Swords is the fastest among the knights. So this represents travel. So you can talk about travel and business. So and these came from different continents, right? This is from Africa, this is from Europe, and this is from Asia, and this is from South in North America. So I think you can write a content about the different culture or different businesses or industry each continent is good at. They're positive and negative. What are the imports and exports of each countries? Or maybe in tourism, what can they offer? Or how is the situation of the youth of the school system about bullying or violence? You can also talk about that too, and what are the traditions that should be maintained. So in order to maintain the peace and order, yeah, I think that's it for your how to. And for your last messages, I usually use these food tarot cards because there are lots of food, right, in health reading. But in this particular reading, let us ask your guardian angels of additional maybe what do you need to do to develop more to develop more your natural talents. So you have one and the second one, spirit guides and guardian angels. What to Pauto need to improve more his writing skills. You have with the first one, you have the Page of Sweets, Page of Pentacles, and you also have the Dame, Six of Pentacles. Wow! Do you love sweets, Pauto? I think you love food. You have this here, and then you have the sweets. Because I suddenly remember most of my classmates and supervisors, workmates who are really the mental, the intellectual one, they really love chocolate. They love sweet things. I think there's something about sugar that activates their mind. That's what I observe really. So let's talk about the Page of Sweets. So Page of Sweets or Page of Pentacles, the main point of that card is it's about curiosity, mental clarity, curiosity, okay? So it's like setting goals to look for positivity, opportunities, or manifestation. And it's if it's reversed, just like the cupcake, it talks about a lack of common sense, immaturity, laziness, and apathy. Oh my goodness. We're asking the guides right of what you need more to improve yourself, and if this is reversed, just like the cupcake. So I think you're on your lazy your lazy mode today, pal, too. And I think the spirit guides is like telling you to really push more of your talents, work harder, work smarter. You see, work harder with the Knight of Coins and work smarter with the Knight of work harder with the Knight of Coins and work smarter with the Knight of Swords. Knights are about, push, go, go, go. And then we ask about your current situation and how to improve, and you are still in the Page of Pentacles. Page are the trainees to become knights, so you are still under training, and one of your problem is that the discipline that you need, the immaturity, laziness. So you're still mastering the routine. That's why you have this hierophant, because you are called to really look for effective routines or habits to really improve your talents and skills too. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's about donations, charity, giving, to be generous, to be kind. You should avoid abusing your power and avoid being greedy. So I think you know that you are smart, too. You know you are smart, and but the guides are warning you that you should not use your intelligence to manipulate others, to abuse others. Okay, instead you should use your intelligence and your future abundance to help other people. The spirit guides will give you what you want, which is abundance, but in return you should help others. You see how this hands, it's like this. You should give, you will be given, and in return you should also give to other people, just how the divine helped you. You should donate your future abundance, your intelligence too. They have given you all the knowledge and wisdom that you need and more. They gave you all the best. The guides gave you all the blessings you need, to look at this abundance of fruits, right? So you're also asked to share also what you have to other people, especially to the youth. And you also have animals here. You have the cow, the horse, the birds. You should also help really. You should share what you have, okay, too. You're so blessed, and I really hope that you can help many people as much as possible. I'm excited with the home content, to how to clean your house. Okay, hope you can have that in your YouTube channel in the future. So be quick and have and look for the best routine to be efficient to improve your skills. Okay, Pao 2, I'm praying for all your blessings. Thank you very much for visiting me today. You make me happy and inspired and excited with your future content. And thank you to your and my spirit guides and guardian angels in helping us today to share your stories. Thank you very much. Thank you. And keep fighting for peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day. Take care, Pao 2. Bye. Hello, 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this card, Feather. Think first before you judge. Pile 3, you have 3, 1, 2, 3 witches here. And they're, what is this? They are levitating their friend. So, in the first glance, you could be a writer in, in divination, in astrology, in psychic related topics. It's like they are training, they're working together, they are developing their skills together, right? And then this woman that is floating, this is like their teacher. And their teacher is like, concentrate on your power, girls. If I fall in this is not good. You will repeat again, you will study again many books at the back, right? They have crystals, they have all the divination objects needed, the crystals, the books, I think some are tarot cards, the candles, the pots. What is lacking here is the plants, right? So yeah, so I think that is your that first task, or I mean that is you. You are a writer in the psychic related knowledge or topics. The second is gardening. Wow, I was talking about where are the plants, the sage, the flowers and all, and then you have the gardening. Something lovely will grow from this. So you are good. You have a green thumb. This is so amazing. You can see here, she has a flower growing in her palm. So all of your effort in writing, pile 3, all your effort in writing pile 3, you will reap the benefits in the future, okay? It will come to fruition. You will really have an abundance, a recognition. You will receive that in the future, okay? Keep training, as you can see here. And it's so good that you are training with other people too. It's really good. It's more fun to learn and study with classmates, right? Like in this present situation we're in, many of us are online students, really appreciate, we have now realized it's really more fun in the actual classroom than in online class, though some are do not prefer the actual face-to-face class because of the bullying. But I hope the teachers will really set boundaries in that, so that bullying will not foster. Oh well, I think you're also tasked for this, also for this issue. I think, is it PAL 1 or PAL 2 who are also asked to talk about bullying to protect the youth? I think it was PAL 2, right? So yeah, I think you also have that mission. Also PAL 3, to really to use your sword, your intelligence to create a harmonious. See how peaceful they are. They're working together. So a harmonious environment, gardening, and protecting others to maintain peace. Also, you have the third card, 3, let them go. So, yeah, again with the gardening, this is like a confirmation card that you are good with your hands. But you can see this, there is a woman here who is like crying, and they have the same hair color, right? Oh, and the picture also has brown hair color. So you are the teacher, pal 3, you're already an expert. Wow. You're already an expert in the divination and in gardening. That's why you are tasked to really share your knowledge, your intelligence, and wisdom that you have accumulated for many years. And also, since you're already a senior and a master and expert, you have experienced a lot of pains, a lot of tragedies, but you have overcome it, right? You have overcome it, and now you are tasked to write about healing, about teaching others how to let go those situations and people who are not who are toxic or who do not give good things or are not useful anymore. Okay, about trees, gardening, healing, letting go. Oh my goodness, you see this? The fourth card about protest, start a revolution. So, and I love this card because they're from different races, right? From Africa, from Middle East, and I don't know where this girl came from. They're from different races and culture, but they work together. They work together to create a harmonious, to do the impossible thing. If they work together, they could create magic. If you just believe in your magic, right? But this is about protest, about having a revolution, and we saw these trees. Our environment we are facing currently a global climate change, and the nature cannot talk to the humans, right? So I think Valkyrie, you are tasked to really speak about the environment. What pal was that? Is it pal 1 or pal 2 who is knowledgeable about the environment, geology, meteorology? I think you can work with pal 2, pal 3, or I think some of pal 2 watches this pal 3. You can talk about climate change, how to improve things. I think you have worked as a gardener, or maybe you have worked in the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So you have a farm, you have worked in farm, or you are a graduate of agriculture. That's why you are already an expert, and so your task to really you to offer your knowledge to help in the revolution, which is to protect more of our earth because it will cause natural destructions like forest fire and other things, hurricane, flood, storm, earthquake, and many more natural disasters if we do not take care of our earth. You can see how she touches the earth, so it's like she is asking, I'm so sorry, earth, of what we did, humans. We have destroyed you. So you are really tasked to have a protest to start a revolution about that. Wow, this is a great mission, a big mission, Audrey. But I hope you can do it. I hope you are not afraid, okay, of pushing pushing it because you are an expert. You have the intelligence, you have the courage, and you have the magic to do it. You have the experience and the heart to do it. Audrey, you can perform it well. Just believe and ask help from different people. You can ask help from PAL 1 and PAL 2. You're also good in your endeavors. So let us ask more for your next set of cards. Let's ask your spirit guides and guardian angels of maybe they want they would like to request some content from you, PAL 3, spirit guides and guardian angels. Do you have some requests for PAL 2 to write? PAL 3, I mean, sorry. I think they're really PAL 2s watching this. Spirit guides and guardian angels. Would you like to request some content or some articles or for PAL 3 to write about, to talk about? Spirit guides, do you have something to request to pile 3, for pile 3 to write about. What are your requests, spirit guides and guardian angels? She has a great mission already, pile spirit guides. I hope you will. I know you will help her. You will. Since her childhood and up till now, I know you are helping all 3. What are your requests, spirit guides? So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let us see what they want to talk about. Okay, your first card, you have, wow, star. So you will get recognition when you embrace this mission of starting a revolution for the earth, for saving the earth. Pile 3, you will get a recognition, you will get famous. Because, first of all, you are a great writer, okay? Second is, you have really the care, you have the love for the earth, for the animals and plants and the beauty of nature. You really love it. And that's why it's easy for you to write about it. And in return, your creations, your articles will really show your knowledge, your wisdom, and your love. And the other people, all of the people will also appreciate it. You will help them see through your eyes on how beautiful the earth is. You can see there is the land, the water, and the air, and the space, the animals and flowers and humans. Wow. Pile 3, let's look more about the star. Star, star, star. Okay, here we go. So the story is about Sister Alyonushka and brother Ivanushka. I hope I pronounced it right. This is a Russian fairy tale from Russia. The star is a symbol of hope after a disaster, the need to remain positive after misfortune, to remember that things can get better again. It is staying calm and open to future possibilities, seeing your situation with open eyes, mind, and heart. Evaporate hope, serenity, inspiration, insight, spirituality, and if reversed, crushed dreams, insecurity, despair, dejection, exhaustion. Oh, and this is from Russia. So this is not just about the natural disasters, but also human disasters. And this star symbolizes hope, and it is the spirit guides ask you, pile 3, to write about hope despite all the natural disaster, the human disaster, okay? For your next card, you have, wow, the moon. So amazing. You have the star 17, you have the moon 18. So the moon, you're like pal 2 who loves nature. Pal 3, so the moon, the moon. The story is about Princess Kaguya, a Japanese fairy tale from Japan. The moon is the subconscious and all its illusions, potential, pitfalls, and its possibility of self-deception. Here, 2 tanukis, shape-shifting raccoon-like animals, each stare at a different moon, though it is not clear which is the real one. Evaporate, trickery, melancholy, anguish, illusion, insecurity. If reversed, joy, enlightenment, resolution, deception revealed, relief. So as you can see here, the interesting part is there is 2 raccoons here, right? The one raccoon, this raccoon saw the real moon. The other raccoon saw the reflection. So it's like you will help with your mastery, with your intelligence. Pile 3. With your intelligence, you can help others see clearly, okay? You will help them unveil the fog to see clarity, to use your intuition and intelligence to help others to see which is the true moon, which is the fake moon, which is the true news, which is the fake news. Okay, you spread hope and you help them see clear. Wow, this is a great mission, pal 3. I hope you will really do it well, and I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Oh, you also have the Empress. Wow, you all have the major arcana here. All positive major arcana. So the moon is somehow 50-50 because you should also need to be wise really to see which is real, which is not, because there are hidden information. So you really need to slice through it to unveil the illusions. But you can do it. You have here the sword and intelligence and your intuition and your love. The love will give you hope. The love is the one that connects you with the spirit guides and guardian angels, and they will help you. And as you can see, these blossoming flowers, these so pretty abundant flowers. Wow! Our Lady of Guadalupe, a Catholic saint from Mexico. The Empress is a loving and protective mother, Mother Mary. She cares for and wishes to defend all of her children, even if a mother's love can sometimes be smothering. The world feels bright and everything blooms around her. If upright, fertility, nurturing, accomplishment, nature, abundance. If reversed, feeling undesirable, anxiety, lack of concentration, smothering, selfishness. You are a good gardener, right? Pile 3, some of you are good with plants, so you're asked to really talk about it, about fertility, nurture, flowers, and maybe some of you are also good mothers, just how you taught these children, these young ladies to really use their magic to lift others, to embrace their inner magic, inner intuition, to have faith with the divine, to have hope with the divine powers. Yes, and for your fourth card, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving on. So I think you have undergone something with, because here in the above, this talks about letting go, right? And then at the below you have the Six of Swords, moving on, letting go, moving on, healing. So I think you can really write about healing other people, pile 3, not just on the physical healing, but also the emotional, especially the emotional one. Because many of us have traumas, childhood traumas. Not all relationships are perfect and good, and this causes a lot of pain, and it hinders the development of people. It blocks the blessings that the universe wanted to give to the people, but the hatred, the negative feelings, the jealousy, it blocks the blessings. So I think you are asked, the spirit guides requested from you in an article, a story, or whatever, in the form of writing a song, to help humans to really heal their traumas and negativity. So this is about Danae and Perseus. Danae and Perseus, did I pronounce it right? This is a Greek mythology from Greece. The Six of Swords represents leaving behind tumultuous waters for a future that is calm and promising. After being imprisoned by her own father, Danae and her young son Perseus escape. Perseus will eventually grow to defeat the Gorgon Medusa. Give upright, healing, moving forward, stability, escape, journeys. If reversed, feeling trapped, instability, cancelled travel, abuse, unresolved issues. Yeah, there are lots of people who have undergone abuse, instability, and they are trapped with that negativity, the unresolved issues. You can help them escape or move forward, move on, and have that stability feeling. of loving themselves. Pile 3. You're such a great healer with the mother and here, and you see how it's because of your love for the others, your love for the people, your love for the animals and plants, for the universe, everything that gives you the power to heal. It's not, like the power to to it's not an aggressive power. It's like a safe power that everyone needs, and you will share it. See, 10 of Swords. Actually, this is the story of this is so. Uh, let me read first, okay? So the Ten of Swords, Sedna, an Inuit mythology from Canada. The Ten of Swords represents backstabbing and betrayal. Sedna's father pushes her from his kayak and chops off her fingers when she tries to cling to his boat. She sinks to the bottom of the ocean and becomes consumed with wrath, eternally seeking revenge. Give up right bitterness, betrayal, rock bottom, martyrdom, severing ties. Give reverse, surviving disaster, recovery, regeneration, the inevitable. I noticed these two cards have issues with their fathers, right? And you are close with your mother. So I think some of you probably have issues with your father that needs to be healed. And just like this character, she focused on having a revenge instead of healing herself and moving on, right? This is like a call that you should end this kind of mentality, or you will help others end that revengeful mentality so that they can move on to bloom their own strength, their own potential and capacity. You will help them have a peaceful protest revolution, pal 3. So um, I usually use these food fortune cards in health reading, but let us ask the guardian angels and spirit guides of what you need to improve more. As you can see, you are already an expert, a master healer, and an intelligent in nature and divination, in faith, and you also loved cooperating with others. So what pile 3 should improve more to really embrace her true potential as a good writer, as a writer who heals not just the human but also helps protecting the animals, the plants, and the universe too. What do pile 3 need to improve more? Spirits and guardian angels. Okay, so for the first card, you need to improve Fourth of Swords. So Fourth of Swords is about rest. It's about rest. Maybe you are feeling the pressure, pile 3. Then you also have the Page of Drinks. So you are really, Page of Drinks is Page of Cups, and cups are emotions. They are like the healers of the suits. And you are, Page is like the trainee version of the Knight. So you really are under the, you can also be this pile 3, the trainee here, but you're on the right path. Okay, just keep going. Find and be consistent on the routine on how to be a great healer. And you felt the pressure, but do not worry, because you have teachers, you have classmates who is also supporting you that you can really do this. Okay, pal 3. And thank you very much for visiting my channel. I'm really happy. This makes me calm and peaceful because we have writers like you who help other people, who help protect the earth and the humans and the plants and animals. It's really, I'm so proud of you, Patri, and I'm so honored of having you here. Thank you very much for all your effort. Thank you for watching this. Thank you to your and my spiritual guides and guardian angels of helping us to share your stories. Thank you very much, and I pray you all the blessings. This is an important mission for you, Palfi. I hope you can do it, and just relax from time to time, okay? Keep fighting for your peace, love, and truth. Have a nice day, Palfi. Take care. Thank you.